Greetings, programs! How was everyone this evening? Oh, some guy, you actually reminded me, and you know what? I'm just gonna take a brief aside before we start and actually check. I saw a video, kind of a long play, I guess, of Super Kirby Clash, and it showed something being unlocked in the store, I think after you beat the game. And if it did, I did not show it off. And I want to check. Let me look at the shop. No, I do not see anything. So if it's not reliant on beating the game, either I've already bought it, or you have to reach a certain heroic rank in order to unlock it. Well, there's our brief aside. I know Chocobo is kind of confused right now. It's mostly because I'm not even looking anywhere near. Okay. So, how is everyone this evening? I have been wanting to get back into Thursdays. Last couple weeks I've been either kicking my butt or something. But this is a game that I have been wanting to look at for a little while now. I actually played it once or twice on my own, and I just said, this is fun. I kind of want to give this a look. So we're going to give it a look. This is Infinity Sweeper. It is a Minesweeper roguelike. It has not been released yet. It is currently only a demo, so the demo is all you can see. I don't know what the full version will unlock, but I think the demo does a pretty good job of showing you what the game's going to be like. So this is rogue-like with a K. There are no extra bonuses or anything. There is no carryover. You play once, you're done. You can play again, you can see how far you can get. Currently, I am not hiding any part of the UI. So we could start by just playing some Minesweeper and see where we go. Alright. Now I've always kind of enjoyed Minesweeper. And I think that is because it's a purely logic driven. And not in, like, the moon logic that some puzzle games can be. And I've even shown off a Minesweeper game here on the channel before. And I don't know, I almost feel like it'd be fun just to play Minesweeper at some point. So, We've clicked once, let's take a look at what we have. It may take me a minute to get... I've never been fast at Minesweeper, so... But it may take me a minute to even get up to, like, normal speed when my brain starts working. So, let's see here. So we have a 1 and a 1, so if we had one here, that would satisfy both of these. And then we have a 1 and a 1 here. So if one is here, one would also have to be here. And then there's 2 by this one, 2 by this one, 1 by this one. If there was one here and here, it would satisfy all of these. So this is actually kind of a rough spot. Because there are multiple solutions to this. Because alternatively, instead of one being here, if one was here, that would satisfy all of these. And then we just have to worry about this top, where we could have like one on the corner. No, but if we had one on the corner, that would satisfy this one, but then it would be impossible for this 2 to do anything. In fact, if we have... Yeah, I'm just going to click there. Before I logic myself out of it, because I'm almost confident that it was impossible for that one to be a thing. So anyway, 1, 1, 1, so that's 1. This is not. 2, 2, 1. There's 1 here. This has to be 1. And then if there is 1 here, that satisfies that. If there is 1 here... Oh, it could be either one. Yeah, you're right, it does have to be on the left, because if it's over here, it doesn't match with this one, so it has to be here. We did it! And now, so this is part of the rogue, this is where I said it's a roguelike. This is part of it. So, we make a little bit of money. I have no money currently, which means I can't actually buy anything. So I guess we just said done. And then we go again. Okay, well, 1 and 1. That's easy. So how do you make money, you may ask? We'll get to that. So there's 3 near this one. So, obviously these are 2 of them. So the other one has to be one of these 3. It cannot be this one. It has to be this one. Okay, now we do have some money. We have 20 money. I don't know where we got 20 money, but we have 20 money. So, we can either reveal 1 rare tile on the board, or gain 1 gold for each correctly placed flag on the board. Ooh, I like that. Oh. Bigger board. Okay, well, that was easy. 1 by 1 there, so that's that. That has to be 1. That has to be free. If that's a 2 and those are, then these are both free. And it has to be that one. Okay, we have 30 gold. Score tile. Reroll one good tile. I don't know what score does. But I have enough for both, so whatever. And now we see down here, hidden behind me, you can't see it. So we have a tile down here, so this is a collection. So now, one of the tiles that can be revealed as we're clearing is a score tile. Ooh, boss round. Oh no, I'm timed. I don't remember it doing this last time. Okay, so we got those. There's one there. That one has to be free. There's only one near that one, which means that has to be free. There is... that has to be one, which means that has to be free, so those two are also free. That one's free. There is one near that one. Well, that means these two have to be. So that's the 2, which means that one's free. That's 2, so that's free. That's 2, so that's free. And that's free. There are... helpful, thanks. Just gonna click. I'm on a time limit. Helpful, thanks. Helpful, thanks. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You're useless! Okay, no, that was one. Which means that one is free. So there's 2 by that one. Ah! Which means that one's free. Ah! The time limit, man. The time limit. I couldn't think. Okay, let's play again. Easy! Okay, so I got money. I got 23. So we can get any of these. There was a time limit on the boss round. I don't know what happens if I lose that, though. Maybe you just don't get a reward. Right-click immediately reveals a tile. And if it's not dangerous, you lose 1 heart. I don't really see the point in that one. I mean, it's effectively if you flag a tile, it'll tell you if it's a bomb or not. So, of course, you still want to only flag bombs. But now, if you flag something that's not a bomb, it'll tell you, but you get hurt. And, like, if that's the case, then, like, just click on it. I'm gonna get this one. That one's gonna be hard early on because our board is kind of small. Easy. Winner! Alright, let's just gain 100 score, slows down the time. So I guess this is just a thing I can use. Kind of liking the time slow, though. Oh, single use effect. Okay, there's two near this one, so that means both of those have to be. I think one thing that I would really love is if I knew how many bombs there were. I think there's a power-up you can get, or a thing you can get later on that tells you that. So there's two near this one. So this is one of them, obviously, so one of these three is the other one. I don't think there's much more I can logic out easily on this side. Okay, so 3. So can it be, let's say, these 3? If it is, that does satisfy this 2. This 2, that would mean it would also have to be one up here. So it cannot be these 3. Can it be 1 here and not 1 here? So if it's 1 here and not 1 here, that's 1 here. To satisfy that 2, the other one would have to be here. That would satisfy both of those. And then this one would need 1 here, which would also satisfy that. So it can be 1 here and not 1 here. Can it be not 1 here and 1 here? Then to satisfy this 2, that would be 1 here and 1 here. And to satisfy this 2, it would be these 2. So it can. Ah. So we don't know. This is a 50-50. I may just have to start clicking, which I hate doing, but sometimes it be like that. Can it be neither of these? Because if it's neither of these, no. Because to satisfy this 2, one of these 2 has to be 1. about the upper left 2? So this one. Okay, so looking at this 2. So if we had one here, not one here and one here, that would satisfy the middle 2, and that would satisfy the 1. If we had one here and one here, that would also satisfy the 1, and it would satisfy the 2, and it would satisfy that 2, and then we're down here again. So that didn't help. Oh, third space. That's true. I'm always like looking at, okay, what about these 2? But that's true. So that's something interesting to think about then. So if we have 3 2s lined up, no, I guess the 3 2s don't really matter. So we have this middle 2. So if it's these top 2... No, what if it... Okay, this middle 2, what if it's the top and bottom? It cannot be the top and bottom. Yeah. Because of this 2. So this 2... This is one of them then. So it could be this one or this one, either one, it does not matter. So to satisfy this 2, we have this one and... Yeah, it's the 1 that does it, it's not just the line of 2s. So we have this 2 here, we know this is 1. So the other one has to be one of these 2. But that did the same, that's the same thing as before, where this is a 50-50. It's a 50-50, but one of them does have to be. But only one. So this is another 50-50. So one of these 2 is, one of these 2 is. And I don't know if we're ever going to resolve that. Like... Okay, so we know one of these 2 is. And then to resolve this 3, that means 2 of these is. Guaranteed 2 of these are. So if the empty space is here, then these 2 are bombs. That will satisfy the 3, that will satisfy the 2. This 2 will then need 1 here, guaranteed. Then this 2 can have 1 in either of these spots. If it's here, then this 2 can just have it here. Yeah, there's just too many. I'm just gonna click 2. I don't think that's helpful. That is not helpful. That is not helpful. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Because we know one of the 3s is over here. So if there wasn't one over here, then this would just be a 2, which means that's in there, which means that one is at least safe. 1. Bam! We did it! We caught one! Which means it's one of these two. This is a jerk board. I don't like this board. Okay, so it's one of these two. If this one is blank, then that means it's here. The 1 just means the 3rd spot from the left down there. So I think this one. Oh, this 1 means this is not. And that 3 means it's those two, which means this is safe. This is 2, so that's a bomb. There's our 2 for those, so that one's safe. Now what? Okay, this is a 2, and this is one of them. So one of these is, and one of these is not. Actually, we may have a very similar situation to the 1s and 2s up here, right over here. Top corner next to the 1 is safe here? I disagree. This is a 50-50. It could be either one. No! Because if the bomb is up here, then it does not satisfy this one. So you're right. Okay, so I'm thinking we may have a similar situation here to what's going on over here. Which means... Okay, wait, no, there's a 2 to this one. Which means this could be 1. I don't think it's the same as this, unfortunately, because this flag kind of hexes us up. So what if it's this one? I'm just gonna flag stuff just so I can see what's going on better in my head. So if this is a 2, then that's 2. This is a 2, that's 2. Which means this one would be safe. So this one would then be satisfied by, we would need one here or here. If it's here, the 1 is satisfied. Which means this would be safe. Which means this would be safe, which means that would be a bomb. Alternatively, if this were it, then the rest of these are safe. So that's not actually helpful. That's completely possible. What if this were and this was safe? Then that's satisfied, that's satisfied, that's satisfied, which means this is safe. And this is safe, and this is a bomb. I just have to click, because it could be either. Was there any that I never clicked on? Okay, if this is a bomb, then that's 2, 2, which means this is safe. 2 here, which means it could be that one. And that satisfies that. And then the 2 here would need 1 here. So that's satisfied, 1 is satisfied, 2... No! That can't be that. So that has to be up here. So there's our 1, there's our 2, and the rest of these are safe. So if it's this bottom one, it has to be this. So that's 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, safe. So I'll just save those. Alternatively, if a bomb were here, then that's 2, 2, 2, 1. I could not be there. It would have to be here. And then that's 2, and then the rest of these are safe. Wait, it was this, right? Yeah, so to satisfy the 1, that would have to be there, which means this would be safe again. What about when I did this? So that satisfies that 2, which means that is safe. So, is there a situation... Can this work? Can a bomb here work? That is the question. So that's 2, 2. This one doesn't have 2. It needs a flag here or here. But then if I do that... So this has to be safe. That's not helpful. Okay, what about up here? Is it possible to have a bomb here? It satisfies that. Then we have... Then this would have to be safe. We cannot have a... Ooh! Hoo, hoo, hoo. Okay, well, we're still at the point where, what if it's these two? Let's go back to that again. What if it's these two? Which I think it could be these two. If it's this one, it has to be this one. Because that's 2, 2, 2. There's this 2, but that just means it could be like one of any of the ones out here too, so that's not helpful. That's 1. That's 2. This 4 is also not helpful because it could be like any of the ones up here. Like, I may have to guess again. Because, like, we got this 4 and the 2, but I don't think that 4 and the 2 is helping. Or alternatively, it could be like this, which I think also works. Yeah. So we know there's one amongst these and one amongst these. Otherwise, I think I just have to guess. Four and two is safe? Because bomb there doesn't work? You mean here? Because, I mean, this satisfies the 2, it satisfies the 1. This would have to be safe. It satisfies enough of the 4, like there could be another one up here somewhere. Yeah, I do kind of wish there was a question mark to flag. Clicking. Oh! Not helpful! That's not even helpful! Okay. Maybe that's helpful. That's not helpful. Ah! Ah! I had either a 50-50 or a 1 in 3 of it being the other one. I was like, 1 in 3 chance of dying. Okay. Well, easy. I feel like this got harder. The first time I played, I got way farther than this. New tile, single use. I do like new tiles, but I do not have the money. But 5 for reveal 1 good tile I like. One of these days, that middle tile is going to be a bomb, and I'm going to be very sad. Okay, 1 there, 1 there. There's 2 there, so what's that? Okay, we got 40 bucks. More tiles. Add 1 more tile slot. I don't know what that means. New tile. I want money. Call it good for now. Okay, so we made a little bit of money. 2, so that's both of them. 3, so that's all 3 of them. 1, so that's that one. Which means that one is safe, which means that one is safe. Yeah, I think it may mean I have collection 1 of 3. It's my head's in the way. There you can see the 1 of 3. Collection 1 of 3 in the corner, so I'm guessing you can only have 3 tiles. They've made some... I feel like they've made some changes to this since the last time I played. You used to be able to have, like, this only says 1 of 3. You used to be able to have just an infinite number of tiles. And I don't think you had these single-use items at all. And I feel like the way it was before was actually... It felt almost more roguelike because you would just keep getting these new tile power-ups. And it replaced more and more and more of the tiles. And that almost became part of the issue. Like, yeah, you want tiles that help you, but eventually you're getting so many tiles that you can't tell where the bombs are. So, like, you were kind of racing and, like, yeah, I'm getting stronger, but it's also getting harder. Yeah, like, maybe they did just... Maybe they did make that choice because it was just... They didn't want it to be like that. Okay, 1 here, so that one's a bomb. 1, so that one's safe. Three. It could be any combination of those, so that's not helpful. 2, so we have 1 here. That's not really helpful either, because it could be any combination of them. Yeah, and I don't know enough here either, because, like, we have this 3, we have 1 here, but that's 2 more that go amongst these 4 tiles. And even if it were, say, like, these top 2 up here, this other 2 could be satisfied by this one. Start clicking. Alright. Oh, that's true. This one, because of the 1, that one had to be safe. So that's true. Okay, so 2 off that one, that's that. 3, oh, we have another 50-50 between these 2. Dang it. I want a power-up that resolves 50-50 disputes. Okay, 1, so we know that's a bomb, which means those are safe. 3. So we have 2 here, which means 1 of these, but only 1 of these is... Which actually means this has to be 1. To resolve that. No, and that means that's safe, and that's a bomb. Okay, so we have 3 here, so that's 1. We have 3 here, so that one's safe. And that one's safe. Now we just have the literal 50-50 in the upper right. Ah! Okay, I got 39 gold. What are we getting? Mechanic. At the end of the round, gain trap fixers in the amount of the highest number on the board. I do kind of like the puzzle piece if you can get them. Trap fixers are nice, though. Right now they're not a problem, but they will be useful later. I don't have the money for that anyway, so I'm just going to get the puzzle piece. Boss round. Okay, so more score gives us more time. Can I just have an easy one? This is not an easy one, you piece of crap. No, something here's wrong. No, that one's safe. This one's... Okay, this one is safe. I'll trust you on that. And then the next two below it are mines. Which makes that one safe. We did it! We beat the game. I don't like the boss ones. I don't like the timed ones. Make Minesweeper a collaborative effort. I may get the time slow. I do want mechanic, but I don't have the money for it. New trap tile found! Oh boy, fun. So now that we've revealed it, if we get hurt, we just lose. Okay, so 1. So that means it has to be that one. Which means that one is safe, and that one is safe, and that one is safe. 1, which means that one is it. So this one has to be 1, which means that one is safe, which means that one is safe, which means that one is safe. That one is safe. Which means that's a bomb, which means that one is safe. That one is safe. That's a bomb. That one is safe. Increase gold gain per level, but I do need more gold. Okay, I don't have enough money for both. I almost do. Do I want 5 more gold per level? I don't know if this one is as useful as you would think it is. I mean, that's, like, nice. Yeah, reveal 1 good tile. That's only 5, so I can probably get that one. Might as well. Yeah, I don't know if this dice tile is as useful as you would think. Like, you're almost never going to see a 6 or a 5. So that's immediately, like, a third of the things this thing can roll are going to be useless. How often are you going to see a 4, even? Like, maybe 1 on a board? So, even the 4. So, like, 50% of your rolls are completely useless on the dice tile. 3s, 2s, and 1s are a lot more common. But even then, like, it rolls a 1, it will reveal a third of the 1s on the board. Like, how many threes are on a board? 3, maybe 4. So, like, you get this and you roll a 3, that's 1 tile it reveals. Which, I mean, could be useful. It's not useful. But I think getting more money is more helpful. Okay, so that's 1. That's 1. Those 2 are... That one's safe. That one is safe. That's 1. Which means that is safe. That is safe. That is safe. That is safe. These are... This is a 50-50. Yeah, this could go either way. This is an awkward stretch here. Okay, so let's say this is a bomb. Is it possible for this to be a bomb? This satisfies the... And then this would be a safe space. So this satisfies the 1. This satisfies the 2. To satisfy this 2, this would have to be a bomb. That satisfies the 1. To satisfy this 2, we would need another bomb at least here. And then 1 here. And that satisfies everything. So that's possible. Okay, so if there's a bomb... I can't do the thing I did before where I, like, kind of moved my score over 1. So if we have a bomb here, that satisfies the 1, so that has to be free. Bomb here, that satisfies the 2 because of that, which means this one is free. That also means this one is free. I don't know how helpful that 2 was. So what did I have? Those 2, and then, like... I mean, I could very easily satisfy this, too, with, like, 1 up here, and then just not even worry about it. This, too, could be as early as here. And then that's our 1, and then our 2 there. So that's possible. The 1 just above the center spot to the upper left of it is safe. Oh yeah, that's that one. Okay, so if we have 1 here... So that satisfies the 1, which means that's safe. This satisfies 2, satisfies that 2, and that 1, which would mean this is safe. For this 2, we could then very easily just put 1 up here, and then everything down here is the same. No, it's not, actually. But we could just put 2 up here, or whatever. And that would satisfy that too. I don't think we can do that, though. We put 1 up here. And then I think the other one has to be here. Took a risk. 1. This one could also be right there, though. It could be here, or it could be here. Okay, so here's one thought. If this is a 2, then that means there are 2 within this mess. I guess we could have one like here and here? Or like here and here? Could we have one here? Is that a thing we could do? If we had one here and here... that would satisfy that. The one here would satisfy the 1. Yeah, and then this bomb would have to be down here, so that's all possible. It is possible to not have one in either of these spots, which means this 1's bomb could be over here. Dang it. There is just too... there are too many questions. Clicking. 2? Well, that's concerning. Hey, sometimes Minesweeper be that way. Sometimes you get the easy ones. You know what? I think that was actually useful, though. Because now, like 1, it has to be that one. 1 here, it has to be that one. 3 is satisfied, so that has to be safe. 2, that's safe. 2 here, that means that's a bomb, which means that's safe. And that's safe. Okay, so we have a 2 here. That actually means that one is safe. That means that's a bomb. 2, that means that's safe. 1, so that's a bomb. That satisfies that 2, so that's safe. That 3 is satisfied, which means all of those are safe. Ooh, gain 1 heart. I kind of like that. For 20. I only have 21. I really want this mechanic. Do I pass on a heart at a chance of getting a mechanic? I mean, it's the only one I can afford. It's just a matter of do I want to save my money or not. I'll get it. Ooh! Okay, that's one, that's safe. That's safe. That's a bomb. That's safe. That's safe. Both of those are bombs. That's safe. Okay, moving around then. I can't do anything with the 3, so that's safe. 2 is safe, so that's 1, 1, so that's 1. Oh, we got the puzzle piece! What does the puzzle piece do? Those 3 dangerous tiles are revealed. So that's 3 bombs, so that was bomb, bomb, bomb. Okay, 1 there, so we know that's 1. 1 there, and it's that one, so that's safe. Ooh. 2 here, so that's a bomb. 2 here, so that's a bomb. That resolves the 3. 1 there, so that's safe. 2 there, so that's safe. 3 there, and that's all of them, so those 3 are safe. 1 there, so that's a bomb, which means that's safe. 4 here, which means that's a bomb. 2, which means that's safe. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, so that's safe. 2, so that's safe. We did it! Good job, team! Oh, new tile for 10. Get a trap fixer. Heck yeah. Gain 1 gold for each correctly placed flag on the board. That's just an item I can use. I mean, I'm going to get that one. This way we can actually start accumulating trap fixers. When a card is used, flag a dangerous tile. Do I want to spend 30 on that? I'm not using cards that often, though. I've used 1 so far. No, 211. Can I get one that just, like, auto-solves itself? Okay, 2, so that's that one is safe, that one is safe. 2 here, so that's those 2. I can't do anything else in the lower left. That's a bomb. Somebody solve the lower left for me. 1, so that's a bomb. 2, 3, 1. Okay, 2, so both of those are bombs. 2, so those are safe. 4, 1, 2, 3, so one of those is. That's not helpful. 2, so that one is. That solves that one. So that means those are safe. 2, so that one is. 3, so that one is. 1, so that one has to be. Lower should be the tile left of the 1 and everything else safe. Heck yeah! Go team! Okay, and we got some money to play with here, too. New tile, permanent upgrade. I'm full on tiles, though. New tile. This sounds amazing. Yeah, this one sounds interesting, too. Instant show is one that I'm not really sure about. I mean, that's 70. Let's go for it. Not enough space! Okay, I'll get rid of one. Wait, can I get rid of one? Yes, I can. When revealed, gain 2 gold. We have 85... Oh, chat's kind of hiding. We have 85 gold. Puzzle piece. Now that the board is getting bigger, I think the puzzle piece is going to be really nice, and I really want to keep this trap fixer. I don't necessarily like getting rid of money bag, but I will, so we can get you. Now I have 20 bucks. I could also get... Actually, no, I can't, because I don't have enough space for tiles. Let's just call it done there. Okay, 1 right there. That is very useful of you. Thank you. It's right there. It's very easy to find. 1, so there's 1 there. So that satisfies that. 2 is both of them, so that means that's safe. 1 is there, so both of those are safe. 3, so that has to be 1. 2, so that's both of them, so that's safe. 1 is there. Oh, I just have this. I should use it. Like, why not? Okay, so 4 here. That's both of those then. 4 here. That's 1, 2, both of those. 2, so that means that one is safe. How do trap fixers work? Trap fixers, I can use one on this, and it will remove it. And then I will no longer be in danger of immediate game over. Yeah, 10 trap fixers to remove that. Okay, so what do we got over here? So we have our 1 there, we have our 1 there. 2, that could be either of them. No, 1, it has to be that one. So the 2 is satisfied, so that one is safe. That 2 is satisfied, so both of them are safe. That 1 is satisfied. That 1 is satisfied. That means that has to be a flag. 2 here, so that's 1. 1 there, so that's safe. 1 there, so that means all of those are safe. 2, so those are safe. Okay, 1 here, and it's this one, so that means this one is safe. 1 here, it has to be that one. 2 here, which means both of those are. So I think with this 3 here, I think these two have to be. Because if it was like this one, then we would have to get rid of one of these. And then like this 3 just doesn't have it. No, because I could do that. Far upper left, this one up here. Yeah, that's probably where I would go if I was just gonna start clicking. I don't think there's anything else I can do, though. Yeah, we want to remove the skull. Yeah, so there's a 50-50 down here, so it's a 3. We have 1 here, which means 2 of these are. It can't be both bottom ones. But it could be either... So I think that one has to be. And then it could be either one of those, and there's our 50-50. And like, then we just have a wall of bombs here. We have no way to tell what's on the other side of it. The only way to get the other side of this is through these 3s, which isn't helpful because we can do several things to get past them. Here, I'm gonna use this one. 2. Oh, 2! That means them. That means both of them. Surrounding that 3. That solves that 1. 2 is safe. 2 is still safe. 2 is still safe. So we're literally down to the 50-50 in the lower left. Alright, well, getting rid of that. Blind guessing. Reveals all the safe tiles in its row. That sounds amazing! Do I want to drop my kid named Finger for that? Because, like, that tells us where one is, but, like, not really. Yeah, I'm thinking of getting rid of kid named Finger. And I think especially with this one, everything in its row, I feel like that could help resolve issues like we ran into, where we kind of have a wall we can't get by, and getting something on the other side of that wall could be very helpful. But we need trap fixers, so I want to keep this one. And I still feel like the puzzle piece is really useful since we're getting bigger boards. Oh no! Non-trap tiles become hidden until hovered. What? Oh, this is a pain in the butt is what this is. What does it cost to get rid of that one? 10? Okay, so we know there's one there. That's heckin' rude! I'm gonna be honest, this is, like, probably not that hard, but, like, this fog has just made my brain stop. Okay, so we know that's one. That's resolved, so that means both of those are safe. Nice. Okay, so this is what we're looking at here. We know that's one, which resolves all of these. We know that's one, which resolves that. I don't know if there's a lot I can do from here. So this should be a mine, potentially. Like, that'll resolve that. Would it be possible for that one to be a mine? I mean, that resolves that one. That resolves the one above it. That resolves the 2, and then this 2 could just have one like down here. So that resolves that one, and then we have the one up here. So I couldn't put one here, but I could maybe put one there? Then that resolves that. And then there could be one like there. Yeah, so that's possible too. Okay, so we're gonna have to get rid of you, and that's most of my fixers, so I can't get rid of the fog. If I just had a billion of these, then I could get rid of the fog. I'm gonna click off. Really? Well, good thing I got rid of the thing. Four? Really? That is also not helpful. One. Does that help us, like, at all? Unfortunately, like, this middle is where we need to know things. So, like, it's not safe, but I think this is where we have to know. The spots down here should be safe. Man, heck with this fog. Oh, these should be safe because this 2 guarantees one of these 2 is. Which would satisfy either of these ones. So, like, yeah. Oh, yeah, thanks. 2, that means that one is... So that means that one is safe. This is a 50-50. Lovely. Oh, we have a 1 here, which means that one is... Which means that one is safe. And that one is safe, and that one is safe. So this, yeah, we have enough information here. We may be able to 3, 1, 2, 3. So that's a mine. That means that's safe. I just never flagged that one. Oh, I don't know if there's much I can do with this. No, that's true. We can resolve the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 3, that's 1, 2, 3, so those are safe. We have the 2 here, which means both of those are. That resolves that 2. That resolves that. 3 here, that means that's 1. 2 here, which means that's 1, which means that's safe. Okay, I'm taking you again. These are all the tiles. I'm full on tiles. I don't necessarily want either of these. I can see numbers again! Okay, so that's 1, that's 1. That resolves that. That 1 is resolved by that, so all 3 of those are safe. That 1 is resolved by that. That 1 is resolved by that. So all of those are safe. Let's see here. That's 1. That's 1. 2 here, which means that's 1. 1, that means that's safe. 2, which means that's a bomb. Oh, 2 here, that means that's a bomb. That resolves that 2 and that 1, so that one is safe. That 1 means those are safe. That 1 means that's safe. 2 here, which means that's a bomb. That resolves the 1. Resolves the 1. This 1 is resolved, so both of those are safe. 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, nope. 1 means that's safe. A 1 here and it's there means all of these are safe. Freaking fog! Okay, 2 here, which means that's a bomb. This is a 50-50 in the corner. No, it's not, because that's a bomb. Means that's safe. Okay, 1 here, which means that's a bomb. 2, which means that's a bomb. 1, and it's that one, which means that's safe. I am not immediately seeing any... Nope, that's a bomb. That means that's a bomb. Top left down by the 4 is safe. Oh yeah, because we have resolved the 1. So 4. So that means 1, 2, 3, 4. We have the 4 here. That's 1, 2, 3, which means that's 1. 2 here means that's safe. 3 means that's safe. 2 means both of those are safe. 1 means both of those. Ooh. I don't know why those are showing up. I think it's just the power of the gold. That's that gold man. That gold man. I can't even flag these. It just told you straight up, like, yep, those sure are. I guess technically I haven't clicked on that one. No, it's fine. It counts. It's just invisible, but I can click on it. Oh, maybe it's also because the puzzle piece is triggered. The puzzle piece is triggered. And I think that revealed half of these bombs. Okay, so let's see what's going on up here. So we have a 2, and we have 2 bombs there, so that means that's a holy crap, a 5. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 4, 1. Okay, let's look over here. We have 2, so that's a bomb. That means that's safe. 2, which means that's safe, and we're good. Okay, okay. Permanent upgrade. I mean, that sounds nice, actually. I'll go ahead and get that, sure. Always nice to have one of these. Mirror sounds really nice. But I don't know if I want to get rid of... Because this only reveals 1 tile. This shows up, it tells you 1 tile. Admittedly, the puzzle piece is 3 for 5, but these are, like, guaranteed 3 dangerous tiles. Whereas this is just kind of a whatever. Oh no, not a boss one. Not a boss one! Didn't want to do that. Okay, that's 1. The 1 is resolved by that, so that means both of those are safe. 1 here, which means that's 1. 2 requires 2, so both of those. 1, so that's 1. 2 requires both of those. 1 is that one, so that's safe. 3, 1, which means that's safe. 3, which means that. 1 is that. 1 over here, which means that one is 1. 1 gets that one, so that's safe. 1, so that's dangerous. 2, that has to be dangerous. That's resolved by that. 1 there. 2 means it has to be that. 3 is resolved, so that's safe. 2, so that's safe. 1 over here, so that's 1. That's resolved by that, so that means... What?! There was a 1! It was a 1! Oh, I'm gonna have to go back and look where I hacked up. Like, the one that I flagged must not have been a bomb. Oh, well. Okay, so that's 1. That's safe. So this can resolve it. 1 next to that, 2. No, this cannot resolve it. 1. For that, neither can that. So 1, 2, 2, 2, 1. That'll resolve. But I think that also means that this mirrored will solve it. So the only guarantee, this middle one is guaranteed. Other than that, it's 50-50. Two 50-50s. We're off to a good start. Well, I only lost 1 health. I have no money. I have 16 money. Yeah, let's take you for now. Get some money early. Okay, well, that's a bunch of money. Potentially. 1, so it has to be that one. 2 from here, so it's both of those, and that's it. $40 is a lot. I do really like this one. I'm gonna get that one and this one. This one would be really good, especially early on, so you can kind of build them up early. Oh, that's true. The first one coin flip would have solved the other coin flip. I just wasn't paying attention. I was too busy being angry. I don't know, Puzzle Piece did us good, I think. And it's always good to have these. Ah, boss round. Boss round. Okay, that's 1. 2, so that has to be 1. 2, so that has to be 1. That could probably have been anything. 1, that has to be 1. That resolves most of these around it. 1, and it's... Whoops. 1, and it's that one. We don't know these. That's that one, though, so that one cannot be. That one does have to be. 1 is that one. That 2 needs both of these. Is this a 50-50? Piece of crap. No, because that's safe. 4, well, 1 here, so it's that one. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a 50-50. I think. Bah! I am not good at 50-50s. Yeah, I should have used the reveal card. Just save up on those. I don't see anything else I really want. Oh, we got the fog right away. Piece of crap. Okay, so that's 1. This 2 needs 1, which means that's safe. That's flagged. That 1 is resolved by that, so that means all of these are safe. That 1 is resolved by that, so those are all safe. That 1 is resolved by that. That means that's resolved by that. That is resolved by that, which means both of those are. That means that's dangerous. That 1 is resolved by that, which means that's game. I have 20. Gain 1 heart. I mean, I might as well. I don't really care about the other ones. Take 100 of these, though. Just gonna use you right now. Oh, of course. Okay, so that's that one. That one is resolved by that, which means all of these are safe. That one is resolved by that, so those are safe. That one means that's a bomb. That one means that's a bomb. That resolves the 2, making that safe. That 2 is resolved by those, which makes those safe. That one is that, so that means those are safe. That's a bomb. That resolves that. That 2 is resolved. That 2 needs both of them. That 3 needs that one, which means that's safe. Game! And we can give the mirror one a shot this time. What would I get rid of? Oh, puzzle piece. Money bag. I have a bunch of money right now. Do that, and we'll get mirror. We'll try out mirror. And then, like, literally just buy everything else. Use you right away. Okay, 1, so you have to be... It's not helpful. You have to be... That resolves you. That resolves you. Oh, you are resolved. You are resolved. 2, that means you are. That means you are. 3 here, which means you are. That means the 2 is resolved, so that's safe. That 1 is resolved, so that's safe. I don't think I can resolve that one. I don't think I can resolve anything else. I don't think I can do anything else. One left and 2 down of the 3 is safe. Yeah, let's test this 3 out. So is that possible? That's 1 for that one, which resolves that, which means that'll be a bomb. And then we have these 2, which means that'll be a bomb. That resolves the 1. So this is possible. Because, like, then we just put that one there. One left and 2 down of the 3, so that one is safe. Is that one guaranteed safe? Well, let's just try. If we put a bomb there, what happens? I just don't see it immediately. So that'll resolve that, resolve that, resolve that. Which means, yeah, that one has to be safe. Hopeful. Actually, that means both of these are bombs. That resolves that. What? No, I'm an idiot, that's what. I'm an idiot. One of these is a bomb, not both of them. Dang it. Well, now we know there's a bomb here. So that means Both of those are safe. And now we know this one's a bomb. Which means that one is safe. Ooh. We know that one's a bomb now. So 2 of these are bombs. 1, and we know the bomb is there, which means all of these are safe. 1, the bomb is there, that one is safe. We know that 1 is resolved, so that's safe. Five, 1, 2, 3. So both of those are bombs. I keep looking down here and I, like, nothing. I know I can't do anything down here. It's like 2 here, so that's a bomb. Either of these could be, though. Like 4 here, that's these 2. And 2 of these are. And then we'll just never know what's going on up here. Okay, so if we have the 4 here, 2 of these here, can it be these 2? Because that means 3, so that's 1, 2, 3. Which means this is safe. This one has to be safe. So to resolve that 2, we would have to have 1 here. That means both of these are safe. So bomb would have to be here. And we can kind of do whatever. I think a bomb can be there, and that'll resolve that 2. Yeah, and then that'll resolve that, and that's all done, so... So the top 2 is possible. About those 2, are those 2 possible? Well, that's 3 off of that one, which means that's 1, 2, so that one would have to be... So 2 would be 1, 2. That also resolves this 2. So we'd end up putting 1, like, down here. And then that would be... We can also put 2 there. And then 1 there, and it's the same deal, so we're good. What about these 2? Can it be these 2? That resolves the 3. So that one can't be it, but that one can be. And that'll resolve... No, it cannot be that. Which means that's guaranteed a bomb. Which also means for giggles, I'm clicking on that. 2?! Yeah, this is a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That has to be all of them. Which means these have to be to that 2. Which means this has to be safe. 1, 2, 3. So 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 3, 1, 2, 3, which means that's safe. 2 is resolved. Oh, I think I was overlooking this 2 being resolved by these. Okay, I got kind of lucky on that. 1, which means that's safe. 1, which means that's a... You know, either of those could be a bomb. Okay, so if this is a bomb, the 1 is resolved, the 2 is resolved, this 2 will need the other one to be, because that's 1, it can't overlap that 2, so it has to be that one. This 2 could be literally anything, and we've been there before. What if it's this one, though? That resolves the 1. That resolves the 2. That resolves that 2. That's one of these 2s. So it would have to be that one. And then we're in the same boat again. I got 5 of these. Oh, it revealed this 4 down here. Okay, well, that makes that a bomb. So that's those 2, so that's safe. That's 1, so that's safe. Okay, so if that's a bomb... 1 is resolved, 2 is resolved, this has to be safe. 2 would have to be resolved with 1 there, which could be then resolved like that, and that saves the 1. So that could be true. Can we also do like that? That resolves the 1, that resolves the 2, that resolves the 2, that resolves the 2, that resolves the 1, and then we don't know about that. It's a 50-50. Two. So it could be that. Could it be that? I don't think that 2 actually helped. Because I think it could be that, or it could be that. That does mean, I think that means that this tile has to be safe, though. That does not help. Yeah, because this could be true. Because that resolves the 1, that resolves the 2, that resolves the 2. That does not resolve this 2. It can't be that. So it has to be here. That resolves the 1, That resolves the 2. That resolves the 2. Resolves the 2. Resolves the 1. Yeah! Mr. Fred! I don't think Mr. Fred is actually that useful because you never really know where the dangerous tiles are. Like, I check them, but that doesn't mean that's where they are. What do you mean cards appearing in the shop? Do you mean, like... Maybe you mean the one-time use thing, like consumables. I don't really like any of those other ones, though. I'm gonna reroll. I've never done that before. I'm gonna reroll. Area hit. Reveals a random 3x3 area. Ooh. Oh, single use. It's only 10. So score tiles can actually be good, I think, is one thing. Can I just buy all of them? Score tiles get... Oh, no, but I'm full down here, though. Score tiles can be good, though, because they give you more time going up against the boss. Well, I'll go ahead and buy that one. Mechanic, I'll go ahead and buy this one, too. Now we just get more trap fixers. Like, I have 37 trap fixers. Okay, what do we got? Okay, let's go. Okay, that's one. So that one is resolved by that, so that's fine. That one is resolved by that, so that means all 3 of these are fine. That one means one is there. And I'm immediately stuck, you piece of crap. Area hit, let's go. Okay, 1 is resolved by that, so that means that's safe. That 1 is resolved by that, so that means all 3 of those are safe. 2, 3, that 1 is resolved by that, so that's safe. That 1 is resolved by that, so that's safe. That's safe. That's safe. 1, 2, that one has to be flagged. 2 here, so that one has to be flagged. That resolves that 2, so that's safe. 3 is resolved, so that means all of these are safe. You piece of crap, I'm busy. You know what? Go away. 1 is resolved there, so that's safe. That 1 means that's a bomb. That resolves that. That 1 means that's a bomb. 2 is resolved, so that's all 3 of them. The 1 is resolved by that. That also means that one is safe. That 1 means that's a bomb. That 2 is resolved. This is just a piece of crap one. I don't have time for this. I don't have enough time to solve one this complicated. 2, so that one's resolved. That 2, so that means all 3 of these are safe. That one is that one. 2 is resolved, so we can do that one. And that one. 1 is that one. Ah! Like, I was working my way through it easy. I was working my way through it easy. That was just a really complicated board. Like, that was just a time-consuming board. The simplicities of early. Okay, so if we have one there, then we have to have one there, and we're good. Alternatively, we can do that. Which means that one is safe. Which is not helpful. This is the same starter we had last time. Hey, okay, so that's one, which means that's safe, which means that's one. Okay, we got 20 bucks. Okay, that means that's one. That means that's safe. That means both of those are safe. 2 means that one is 1. Which means that one is 1, which means that's safe. Oh my goodness, why do you gotta give me the 2 gold ones when I have no money? Okay, add more tile slots. This is actually proving important later on. Okay, boss time, let's go! Gonna give me 2 minutes to solve this one? Why can't you give me one like that all the time? Oof! I can afford this and it sounds really good. I have no money now, not even enough to buy the 5 coin. Oh, I don't like that. Okay, 1, so that's a bomb. So that means that's resolved. That is not resolved at all. I hate everything. I'm just gonna get hurt. I'm just gonna take the hit and then use this because I don't know what to do from here. Because that could be either of those. 2 could be either of those. 1s are just a whole string of bull crap. I'm just gonna use this. Get my heart back. Okay, so 2. So that means it could be either of these. So let's start with this one. If it's that one, this one is safe. And this one is a 2, which means this one and potentially this one. What's the one-time use thing I got out of that? The one that just healed me. That'll also resolve that. And then like one over here. So yeah, that'll work. What about this one? What's this one? And that works. That works. 1. So it can't be any of these, so it would have to be this one. Then it can't be that one. So it cannot be this one. Ah, what? You're still going? That's some bull crap. Okay, so 2 here. I wonder if it's like if you reveal a tile, it resets the timer. So you have to like kind of keep clicking. I think that's what it is. So like you can't stop and think. You can't stop and think. I'm willing to bet that's what it is. Okay, so 2 here, so it could be potentially this one? At which point it would be that. Or it could be that, which will resolve the 2, resolve the 1, resolve the 1, but it will never be this one. Yeah, like I just clicked and immediately got hurt. So this is a 50-50. I don't like this bomb. I don't think this bomb is working right. I think it's that revealing a tile actually adds just a sliver of time to the bomb. So if you keep clicking, you can stave off the bomb. But after it's gone out and the timer's empty, if I reveal a tile, it adds just a sliver to the timer, so it goes down and immediately explodes again. Yeah, I think that's... I don't know if I'd call it a bug, but it is an unintended effect. Nah, you know what? I'd call it a bug. I'd call that a bug. Like, after it explodes, the tile needs to just go away. Or something. Oh, it does show you the timer. It showed you initially when it was going down. And after I reveal a tile, you'll see just a sliver of the timer reappear, which is why I think revealing a tile adds just a little bit to the timer. But the timer's at 0, so it puts it at like 0.01 or whatever, and then it goes down again. So I want to say these are both 50-50s. Because it could be that, or it could be that. And then we don't know anything about the top row. I had to keep clicking. I had to keep clicking because of the bomb. Nice! Why did you need a minesweeper? I guess I'll take the mirror. I don't really need... Yeah, who would have thought that it can... Who would have thought one of these could generate with 0 bombs? Oh, I don't like these ones along the edge. Okay, so if that's a 1, if that's a bomb, that can't be, which means this has to be a bomb. Which means... Yeah, there's our 1 for that one. There's our 1 for that one. That one. Making the number of mines more consistent. I don't know. I feel like it's intended that it's inconsistent because they don't want you to be able to count. Because if you can just count the bombs, then you... Like, that's information that you shouldn't necessarily have. But maybe don't give us 0 bombs. And then if we do that over here, that resolves the 3. That's one of the 2. The other one would have to be down here. So this cannot work. So instead of that, let's try that. So that's 3 there, 2 to this one, which would put 1 there. So that works. And then that's the 3, there's that 2, and then that, which also works. Okay, what if I put the bomb here? And that resolves those. So this one then could be there or here. Oh, I don't like this one. There. Not helpful. Ooh. Okay, 2. That's 1 there. 2 to that one, which means 1 is there. We actually have a 1 here, which means that is 1. So that's safe. We have a 1 here, which means that's 1, which means that's safe. And then we have a 3 here, that's 3, so that's safe. Mirror's doing work! I have 8 gold. Can't afford anything. Mirror's doing work! Okay, 2 here, that's 1, which means that's 2, that's those 2, which means both of those are safe. That 1, which means that one is safe. That 1 means that one is dangerous. That 2, 1 is there, so that's safe. 1 there, so that's safe. 2, and we have those, so that's safe, which means that's a bomb. Okay, I have some money now. That'll be good for later. Right now, it's just going to be like $5, which is not really worth the price of admission. 50 score points. That could be useful against the boss, and we do have more tile spaces. And I don't have the money for the more tile sauce. Let's just go with this for now. Okay, boss time. Two there, so that's both of them. 1 is resolved by that, so that's all of them. That's also safe. That 1 means that's 1. The rest of this is bull crap. I can't immediately solve anything else. This is bull crap. Like, if you can't just cruise through a boss level, okay, so 1, that's a bomb. 2, both of those are bombs. 2, it is resolved, so we have that. 1 is resolved, so we have that. These are not resolved. Tile under the 3 is a mine. I'll trust you. We don't know anything else there. This 1 could be referring to anything. This 1 could be referring to anything. No, okay, well, there's our 3, which means both of these are safe. 2, we have both of those, so that's safe. 3, that is not helpful. That's a 50-50. 2, both of those are safe. That means that's a bomb. So this is just a 50-50 up here. Nothing I can do about that. 1, 2. And one of these 3. 1 would be either of those. 2 there, 2 there. No, we have 2 here, which means this one is safe. Ah, boss levels. Up to 5 correctly flagged tiles are revealed. It's just a consumable. No, I don't like that one at all, actually. I'm gonna grab this one. Disable single-use cards. Well, good for you. I don't have any. And now we're locked. Okay, so that's 1. That means that one is safe. That means that one is safe. That means that one is safe. Oh, hey, thank you for the membership. Oh, which reminds me, actually, very recently, I uploaded a members-only video. I don't know if any more will be getting in the future. I don't know how that's going to work. But there is a members-only video up now, so that's cool. It's not your typical content. It's not the kind of thing that, it's not the kind of thing that, like, if you're here for Let's Plays, you're going to miss out on. But Ogre has recently gotten interested in the Digimon card game. So that's mostly him just talking about that and showing that off. You get a hand reveal of Ogre because he does not care. You cannot get a hand reveal for me. I have wings. Okay, so we have a 1 here, which means that's 1. We have a 1 here, so that's 1. else I can do immediately? So then this one should be possible. Yeah, it would have to be. Because otherwise to satisfy... Wait, no, I could do this. No, but then there's not one for the one. So yeah, it has to be that. Ah, what the crap? Yeah, I should have double-checked, but I just assumed, like, yes, they are both safe, so I just click boom, boom. Okay, 2 here, that means that's 1. That means these are all safe. So one of these two has to be, but we could go that way. And that will resolve everything. I meant to right-click that. I'm glad that worked out. Okay, so 3. That means those have to be 3. Yes. We have a 2 here. Those have to be 2. So that is correct. So we have 1 there. That means that one is safe. We have 1, which sees that one, which means that one is safe, which means that one has to be a bomb. We have 3 here, which means that one is safe. 3, which means that's a bomb. 2 here, which we've already found, which means that one's safe. Oh, and then that one's safe. I have $34, which is not a lot. Okay, 1 there, that's mine. Nothing else I'm immediately seeing. Oh, yeah. Okay, a little risky, but, did us good. That's true, I should have been paying attention. That's a 1, so that means these are all safe. Let's see here, that's a 1, so that means these are safe. That's a 1, so that's a flag. So all of those are looking at that one, so that means that's safe. That's a 2, that's a flag. That's 3, which means that's safe. 3, which means that's a bomb. 1 is safe there. That 1 is that. That's not a bomb. Let's see here. That's a bomb. That means that's safe. This 2, so that means that's a bomb, which means that's safe. That means that's safe. that's safe. Which means that's a bomb and that's safe. I have money. Heart? Oh yeah, definitely get heart. I have nothing. Do I also get up to 5 correctly flagged tiles? I, like, don't care, though. I only flag it if I'm confident anyway. Could you just flag the entire board and then use this? Okay, get my heart back. Love it. Love it. Really digging it. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna riot. Give me something freaking useful! What the crap? This is... I hate this game. Okay, we found one. Oh, thank heavens, something I can use. Okay, so that's a bomb. That's a bomb. 1 means that's a bomb. 1 is looking at that one, which means that's safe. 1 is looking at that one, which means that's safe. 1 is looking at that one, so that means these are safe. 2 means that's a bomb. 1 is looking at that, so that's safe. At this point, I think I can say that's a bomb. One of these is a bomb. Leftmost because of the 2. Could it not be that one? Like, the 2 only sees those. The 3 sees all of those. Oh, this 2 needs 2. Yeah, so it has to be that one. So that means those are resolved. 3 is resolved, so that means that's safe. Oh my goodness. This is a horrible board. This is a horrible board. What do you want from me? In between the 3 and the 4? So here. Because of the 2. That's true, this 2 needs 2. So that means it forces that one. Yeah, at least we're not timed. Okay, so that 3 could be, the last one could be either of those. 2 is resolved. This 2 needs 1 more, it could be either of these. Yeah, and same thing with the 4. So that's not helpful. Oh my goodness. I don't think there's anything else I can do. I mean, I can use my real one. I think that's all I can do. Third column, bottom 2. Both bottomed. That's true. A 2 on the bottom means they both have to be. And this 3 is resolved, so that means that's safe. This 3 means that one has to be. This 2 is resolved, so both of those are safe. This 1 is resolved, so that means both of those are safe. This one is... oh, this one is resolved. That's that one. That means that's resolved. One of these two has to be. Oh, this 2 means both of those are. Which means those are resolved and that's that. This 1 resolves that, so that's true. This 2 is resolved because of those. This 1 is resolved, so that means both of those are fine. This 5 means both of those are. 4 means one of these 2 is. This 1 means that one is. That means this 4 is resolved, and all of these are safe. This 3 means that is... This 2 means that is, which means that's safe. This 2 means that is, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 means that's safe. What a piece of crap level. Shows the number of all bombs on the board. Oh, we don't have the money, though. We need money. Oh no, a boss level. Oh, maybe I should have sold. I should have sold something. Should have sold something. 2 minutes on this piece of crap. If you don't give me an amazing board, this is not gonna work. You absolutely did not give me an amazing board. Well, this is where we lose. Can't use cards, not like I have any anyway. Okay, that 1 means that one is. That resolves that 1, so that one is. 2 means both of those are. 1 means that one is. 1 means that one is. That resolves that 2, so that's safe. That resolves the 1. 2, so that's a bomb. 3 is resolved, so both of those are safe. 1 is resolved, so that's safe. That's safe. 2 here, which means both of those are. That resolves that 2, so that's safe. We have a 3 here and a 3 here. This 3 is resolved, so both of these are safe. This 3 means that one is dangerous. That means the 1 is resolved. 2 is resolved. 1 here, so that's a bomb. Which means that's resolved. That's resolved. 1 here is resolved because of that. And that. That 1 is resolved because of that. So 1 here means that's a bomb. 2, 2, 2. We're gonna time out here. I'm just gonna have to click stuff. That's a bomb. 2. No, I meant to right click. I was panicking. I meant to right click. Okay, it is getting a little bit late. Let's do one more run. Okay, that's bomb. That's bomb. 2. So that's a bomb. That's a bomb. That's safe. I have 22 bucks. I'm gonna take you, and I'm gonna take you. Nice! Just a bunch of free trap fixers. I'm just gonna take you. Okay, that one's obvious. That one's obvious. That one's safe. That's a bomb, that's a bomb, and both of those are safe. Oh my goodness. Really? Gonna do this to me? Gonna do this to me? Gonna do this to me? I'm a little stuck now. I don't see an easy answer. Helpful. Actually is helpful. Okay, so all of those are 3. That one's safe. That means that one is safe. That means all of these are safe. That means that one is safe. That's a bomb. No, it's not. That one is safe. That's a bomb. Which means that one is safe. And that one is safe. And that one is safe. I don't like any of these. Do I already have time slow? I mean, I'll take time slow again. Or do I want more money? Puzzle piece will be good later on. Right now, I'm not too worried. Take more money for now. Oh, it's the bomb again. Well, that's the end of this run because the bomb is broke. Okay, we don't really know anything else there. I'm just clicking stuff. Okay, cool. That means those are safe. 2, we need another one again. Calling that one. Nope! Oh, that's true. I could have used a trap. I don't even consider having trap fixers that early in the game. This is that other piece of crap, isn't it? This one's safe. I hate this game. Really? That's not the pattern that I remember. I'm kind of phoning this one in. I already said, like, last game was going to be the one, but then, like, I kind of just rage started another one. But now I'm kind of phoning this one in. Oh, I actually have any... destroys any trap tiles around it. Guess it depends how often this thing shows up. Like, that's kind of expensive. And what does it mean by around it? Like, just immediately adjacent? Because good luck. When revealing tiles. I feel like that's about every time, though. It's like about every 20 times you click. This one seems kind of useful. Permanent upgrade, too. I'm curious about this one, though. So those actually show up pretty often. And now this is a piece of crap. They've got a wide range. It's not right next to it. It's actually like a 5x5 around them. Okay, so both of those are. That also resolves that one, which means that one is safe. 2, so that means that one is... I'm on a timer. I'm not taking time to really think myself out. Okay, I don't have the money. Well, I have the money for that. But right now, I need money early on. Okay, 1 is that one, so that one is safe. 1 is that one, so that means these are safe. 2, so that's that one. And we have a 50-50. I hate 1, 2. No, it's not a 50-50, because 1 is that one, which means that one is safe. Oh, I wish I had the money for that. That looks good. We haven't seen that one. I'll try that one out. Make enough money for that, too. Do I, like, click on it? Okay, 1, that's that one. 2 is that one. 2 here. These are... That means these are safe. They show up all the time. Okay, 1 here, 2 there, so that means both of those are... 1 here. That means that one is safe. That means this 2 is also all of them. It's only $5, sure. Yeah, why not? Free info, man. Okay, so that's a bomb. That's a bomb. Those are safe. Easy. We may just have been sleeping on the dice. I feel like Kid Named Finger is just not great. Like, if you had a way to reveal a bomb... Instead, like, no, I know there's a bomb here, but I can't do anything about it. It would probably work really well with the one that reveals things that you flag. So if you flag a bomb, it'll point at a different bomb. The fog. I'm gonna use you. I hate the fog. So that's one. One here, so that means that one is safe. One here, so that means all of these are safe. Two here, that's a bomb. Three here, that's a bomb. That's safe. Two here, that's a bomb. Two here, that means both of those are bombs, which means that one is safe. One, that means all of these are safe. That's a bomb. Two here, which means that's good. Three, that's a bomb. What do we have up here? That's a bomb. Means that's safe. Means all of these are safe. That one is safe. Here we have that as a bomb. Means that one is safe. Three is also done. We're done. Yeah, it's this one and the Kid Named Finger. Those two together, I feel like, would be really good. We got the money. I'll just buy both of them. Let's see here. I'll get rid of the score one. So we can get you, and we can get you. You know what? I'm going to buy you two. I got the money for it. So the thing to keep in mind now is that right-clicking will reveal that it's a bomb. And now we're pointing down here, because that's a bomb. And now we're pointing up here. That is straight up, so that's a bomb. You are pointing down here, so that's a bomb. You are pointing over here somewhere. I'm going to have to do some work, actually. That means these are safe, though. If it's pointing way over here, way over there, then all of these are safe. It's like pointing down here somewhere. Okay, so what do we have here? This is a 2, which means that's a bomb. Two, that means that's safe. It's pointing like down here somewhere. 2, that you're resolved, so you're good. You are resolved, so you're good. You are resolved, so you're good. One next to that one is going to be you. You're now pointing up here somewhere, which means you're safe. You're safe. You're a bomb. Are you a bomb? Do you not know what to look at because everything is safe? Okay, good on health. I only have 30 bucks. These are always good to have. Up to 5 correctly flagged tiles are revealed. That doesn't do anything for us right now. I'm gonna grab you. Wow. Okay, well, missed aside, I think we were just given the answer. So you're one. You're one. You're safe, you're safe. You're one. Everybody's pointing up this way. Okay, you're a bomb. You're safe. Let's clear out some of this space over here. Where are you pointing? Oh, nice. 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 Okay, so we have one that's right there, so that means all of these are safe. Let's actually start thinking instead of relying purely on finger. Okay, so there's one near you, and it's there, which means you're safe. Ooh, finger. There is one over here, that's you. There are 2 near you, which means you. Where are you pointing now? Pointing over here. So there are 2 near you, which is resolved, so you're safe. 1 near you, so you are resolved. 2 near you, which means that one. And nothing over here is that helpful. Fingers help me out. Like, it says there's one straight up. You. Heck yeah. Okay, 1. That's resolved by you. No, the 1 is next to you. That means you are resolved. 3 by you, which means both of them are. 2 is resolved, so that one's safe. And we're winners. Yes, I will take that. Mirror has helped out. It gives you answers in, like, weird spots, which is good. Oh no, it's boss time. Okay, 1 directly up, it's you. 1 here. This 1 is resolved, so that means that is safe, and that is safe. That 1 is resolved, so that means these are all safe. This one means it has to be here. That one is resolved by that. That one is resolved by that. That one is resolved there. That one is resolved there. 5 does not tell me anything. These are resolved down here. One is resolved there. One is resolved there. That one is resolved. That one is resolved. Oh boy, dice. So we have a 2. That means that's 1. That resolves both of them. 2, we don't know about that one yet. 1, so that means that's 1. 1 is resolved with that, so that means all of these are safe. 3, that means that's 1. 2, that means that's safe. 2 is resolved. 1 is resolved. More dice. Finger is 1, that's a bomb. 1 is resolved there. 1 is resolved there. So we have 2 here, that means that's bomb. 1 is resolved there, so that means that's free, and we win. I didn't see what the timer was, but it worked out in the end, and I'm grateful. I'm not feeling any of these. Do I want to re-roll, though, or just save my money? Okay, the 1 resolves there, so that means we can get these. That one resolves theirs, that means we can get these. Ooh. That one resolves there. That 2 means that is 1. That 1 is resolved, so that one is fine. That 2 is resolved, so that one is... all of these are fine, actually. 1, that is a bomb. That 1 is resolved. How about over here? What's going on? Anything fancy going on over here? 1 next to it, which means it's that one. One next to this one, we're pointing straight up. I'm going to assume that that's the bomb. Now they're all pointing not at this one, they're pointing like over here. Oh yeah, 2, that one has to be a bomb. 3 is resolved. 3 is resolved, so both of those are safe. 1 is resolved, so both of those are safe. Now let's see here, that 1 is resolved. That one has to be a bomb. That one is resolved. Ooh, 2, that means that's a bomb. That 1 is resolved, so both of these are fine. Nice. Like, that means this is a bomb, right? Okay, let's look at the one next to it. Yeah, that's a bomb. 2, that one is resolved. Ooh, 3, that means both of those are bombs. 3, that one is resolved. bomb. Oh, didn't hit you. No, I did hit you. So that one's resolved, actually. Oh wait, are we completely resolved? We are. Okay, time slow is always good news. I don't know if I want to get rid of either of them. Time slow is always good news, though. The Unforgiving. Okay, you're one, you're one. The one is resolved off that. That's a bomb. That one is resolved off of you. That one is resolved off of you. We got our mirror up there. That's a bomb. That one is resolved. That one is resolved. That one is resolved. Ooh, fancy. Okay, that's you. You. Okay, nothing else. No gold tiles. One, so that one has to be a bomb. Two, so that has to be a bomb. Two, so that is resolved. That's two, which means that has to be a bomb. Two, that one is resolved. That's a two. We do not have enough information. One, that's a bomb. One, that means that's resolved. Two, I cannot solve that one. Three is resolved. Okay, that's a three. That means both of these are bombs. One, which means both of those are resolved. That means that one's resolved. One is resolved. Three, that means that's a bomb. Okay, we have a three here, that means that's a bomb. Four, which means that's a bomb. One is resolved, one is resolved. This is going good. This is a good going run. That friggin' kid named Fingers coming in. Okay, I have 95 money. Destroy one active. Ooh. Just heckin' get rid of one. Tiles, I don't currently have any way to get rid of traps. So I do think I want to... I want a way to get trap fixers. I don't want to get rid of any of my tiles, though. Well, everything else is cheap, so I'm at least going to get this one. I'm gonna get this one for sure, too. Just to have a way. It's mostly like, I need a way to get trap fixers. And this one would be good, but, like, is it better than... Okay, I can only have one more... Oh, I can sell them, like, in here. that is some good business. Okay, we have mirrors, mirrors, dice, 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 dice. Just click on all my dice. The earlier the better for the dice. Okay, we have 1, so that's a bomb. We have 3, so that's a bomb. We have 2, so that's a bomb. This 2 is resolved, so that's safe. 1, so that's a bomb. 1, so that's a bomb. 2, so that's safe. 2, so that's a bomb. That actually resolves you. 3, you are resolved. 2, you are resolved. 2, you are a bomb. And you are a bomb. Where are you? You're a bomb. Okay, what's going on up here? You're a bomb. This 1 is resolved, so that means you are safe. 1 is resolved, so you're safe. 1 is unresolved, so that's a bomb. 1 is resolved. 1 is resolved. Oh, 2 is resolved. 3, 2, you are resolved. 2, you're a bomb. 2, you're a bomb. Oh, 2, both of you are bombs. 1 is resolved. 2 is resolved, so you are safe. 3 is not helpful. 2, that is resolved. What about you? 3? 3. This is a good card, though. I'm just gonna take you again. Okay, what do we got? Is this where I lose? Oh, that's butts. Area. Okay, 1 is resolved. That 1 is resolved. That one is resolved. 2 means that's a bomb. That one is resolved. This one is going to be safe given where the finger is pointing. That means that's a bomb. 1 is resolved. That 1 is resolved. Oh man, butts. No, you know what? Bam, go away. 2, you're a bomb. This is huge. I am not going to be able to finish this one in time. Okay, 2, that means 1 is there, so you're safe and you're safe. 2, 1, 3. I don't have a bet that's safe, given where the finger is pointing. So that means there's 1, so that means it's that one. 3, so that means it's that one. 3 is resolved. 2 is resolved. They really think that's a bomb. 2, that's a bomb. 1 is now resolved. 2 is resolved. 1, that's resolved. 1, that's resolved. I don't think there's anything I can do here, really. 1, that means that's a bomb. That one's resolved. That one's resolved. Okay, 2 off of you. That means you're a bomb. 1 off of you. You are not pointing here, I don't think. Anyway, you're resolved, so that's fine. 1, that means you're a bomb. 2, that means you are resolved. 1, 2... That one's hard to tell. Oh, 3, that means both of these are bombs. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, you are also a bomb. 3, 1, 2, 3, that means these are safe. 3 is 1, 2, it's either of them, but 1 also has to be one of them. 2 has to be one of them, so none of that's helpful. That is pointing almost straight over this way, which is also not helpful. Use one of these. 1, and that's that one, so that's resolved. So that means all of those are good. 1 is there. 2, that means you're a bomb. That resolves you. 2, you are both resolved, so you're safe. And we did it! Heck yeah. Finally, thank you. When a card is used, flag a dangerous tile. No, I think I'm... Alright, I think this is the farthest we've ever gotten. Okay, 1, you're a bomb. 1, you're a bomb. 1, you're a bomb. Okay, the 1 is resolved, so that's safe. No other 1s that are easily resolved. Judging by where that finger is pointing, I am pretty sure that is a bomb. And I'm pretty sure that's a bomb. You're pointing straight up, so you're one of these two. That one also looks like it's pointing up here, but maybe it's pointing to that one, so it's hard to tell. Anyway, let's look over here. 1 is resolved, so we can close up that. I hate that thing so much. How do I make my mouse cursor as big as the screen? 1 is there. That 1 is resolved by that. Okay, so this is a 2, which means that's 1. This is a 2, which means it's resolved by there. 2 is resolved. 3 makes that 1. 2, you are resolved, so you're safe. 3 makes you a bomb. What can we do down here? 3, you are resolved. Okay, 2, that means you are a bomb. 3 is resolved. Means you're a bomb. 3 is resolved. 1 is resolved. Ooh. 2. That means you're safe. 1, 2, 3, and nothing I can grab. 1. Oh, you're a bomb. Oh, 2 here. That means you're. Yeah, the ones revealed by the die aren't hidden. I think it's like, if there's an alternate force, which in this case is the die, saying, you are revealed, it overpowers the trap. Okay, I'm kind of running out of stuff that I can do up here, I think. Oh, they do fog if I mouse over them. That's probably a bug then, honestly. Okay, we got a 1. And you're pointing down here, so you're probably safe. Which means you are a bomb. 1 is triggered by that one, so this one is safe. 1 is triggered by that one, so that one is safe. 2 here, which makes that one safe. 3 here, which means that's a bomb. 3 here, which means that's a bomb. That is safe. And we have 2, so 1 of these is a bomb. That's a 3, and we have 2, so 1 of these is a bomb. We're not pointing straight down, we're pointing like over here somewhere. I need closer fingers. One of those is a bomb. Yeah, I'm kind of running out of places to check. What can I determine by force of fingers? To use the abilities I'm given. So 2 of these are a bomb. We have 1 there, so it's 1 of these. Finger's not pointing there, so it's probably this one. Straight down is 1. And we have 1, 2, 3, so it's probably that one. Which resolves that one. 2, so that one's resolved. 3, all of these are resolved. Ooh, a new finger! Oh, thank you. 1 makes that a bomb. 1 makes that a bomb. I'm using someone else's fingers. I don't know whose finger this is. I thank them for their troubles, though. Okay, so we got some good stuff down here. This finger is definitely pointing over here, so it's 1 of them. Probably that one. That was pointing up here somewhere. So these are, a lot of these are probably safe now. Two, so it could be 1 of them. 2 could be any of them. Oh, 1 has to be that one. 1 has to be that one. 2 is resolved. Where are my fingers at? Yeah! Those are always good. Oh good, it's not the boss level. Heck yeah. Okay, honest to goodness, this run has been really good and I'm starting to get tired. I may end up having to forfeit this boss match, and these runs are taking forever now. Yeah, boss level is next, so I'm probably... Honestly, I feel like these runs are taking long enough that I feel like I'm gonna lose whether I want to or not. This friggin' mist, though. Oh my goodness. Go away. Figure that one out. Yeah, I can't really figure anything out in that corner. Okay, that was a good show. That was a good show. I need some more pointers. Okay, they really seem to think it's right there. This one is pointing slightly down, and those are pointing very horizontally. I don't see why something higher up would be pointing the other way, so I'm just gonna call you a bomb. Okay, now they're all pointing down. Okay, we know that one's a bomb now, so what can we do with this information? You're safe. You're a bomb. Oh, and safe, safe. Okay, time to lose against the boss match. I'm actually full on these, so I can't buy anymore. But I'll buy a bunch of these, though. New trap tile found. Oh, wait, no, no boss? No boss? But I want to go to sleep. Yeah, that must have been like just the boss stage and it didn't have a timer. Okay, we know year one. Maybe they figure once the map gets this big, a timer is just mean. Like, no, once you get to this point, you're just going to be spending 10 years on every one of these. Don't worry about it. Alright, we revealed a bunch, but we also have a fake 3 somewhere. So if you see a 3, be wary of it. Use context clues. Okay, that's a 1. Trust 3s. I can't really do much with only 2s, though. That's a real 3. What if it turns a 3 into a 3? Man, these fingers are real nice. Like, you look at this and go, oh no, where could it be? Right here. Thanks, buddy. Like, you have to get the instant show one. You have to get instant show, but instant show and kid named finger. That's the stuff, man. Okay, that one's safe. Okay, that Don't trust threes. I don't have enough information to do anything else, though. I mean, the 3 doesn't really help anyway. How about up here? Anything I can do up here? That's a real 3. Okay, we've only got a little bit left, but I'm running out of means of doing it. Okay, that's a 1, so that's that one Are you also a real 3? Yeah, kind of running out. Where are you guys pointing me? Looks like it's in this bottom row. 'If it's in this bottom row, I could believe it being there. Took a risk, paid off, because now we have a 2. Actually, no, we don't have a 2. Never mind. We kind of have a 2. Yeah, because this 2 is resolved, so that means that one's safe. This 2 is resolved too. That means all of these are safe. 1 is resolved, so all of these are safe. Two is resolved. 2 is not resolved. 1 is resolved. Resolved. 1 is resolved. Okay, we get the top part done. Now what's going on down here? I'm genuinely curious where the fake 3 is, because I don't think I've seen it yet. Okay, that's resolved, that's resolved. Two is resolved. Yeah, I don't know where the fake 3 was. Oh no, now's the boss. No, we're in the middle of a thing. We can't have a boss now. I think the game hacks up after a certain point. Alright, well, here's where I lose. Real helpful. There's my area hit. Okay, that's some good stuff. You know what? Friggin' get rid of that thing so I can see. Okay, so you seem to think there's one right here. And you seem to think there's one up here. And here. So there's one, that means there's one there. You seem to think there's one right here. Nearly 6 minutes. I don't know, that timer says 2 minutes. Unless I've already used that much of my time. Okay, here. Everybody thinks that's one. And everybody thinks that's one. Everybody also thinks that's one. And potentially that one. Okay, one is there, so that means those are resolved. That's gotta be one there. We do have a fake 3. Gotta keep that in mind. Trust that 3, because otherwise it would have had to have been like a 4 or a 5, and fudge that. I meant to right-click. Well, that was a good run. That was a real heckin' good run. That was fun, though. That was fun. Anyway, tomorrow, back to Dread Delusion. This has been a good time. I don't know what. I think this is a full game as it is. This is just a demo. I am going to get some sleep, though. I'll see you all tomorrow. Good night. Thanks for hanging out.